Well, good morning, everybody. It's early. It's about 10 minutes to 7. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana this weekend at TACCon, and I was up late last night with a friend, and I woke up this morning to news of another unspeakable atrocity, and my heart hurts bad over this, and I wanted to just remind everybody, you can hear my voice. We sat up and had a cigar last night, so I'm smoked from that, but I want to remind everybody really quickly about the 72-hour rule and what I'm also going to now refer, because of my friend Matt Haught, to the some a-hole rule. So I might slip on that. You might hear a bad word, so watch as you may. But let's remind ourselves, after every atrocity, people rush to understand. They want all the details. But right now, for your mental health, after anything like this, any major, huge thing, and I don't care if it's a mass murder or a huge catastrophe or whatever, what I recommend is, before you start talking about what happened, before you start understanding what happened, before you trust that you know what happened, wait 72 hours. Again, everybody's going to rush to make sense of it, to orient it, to put it into their mind in a way that they can accept of what happened and what should be done. But we don't know what happened yet. It's still too chaotic. We don't know what should be done. And grasping for answers right now leads to huge mistakes. So instead, today, I want you to grieve. I want you to pray. Hug your loved ones tight. Of course, this looks like it could be religiously motivated violence, which, as a Christian, I abhor in any capacity whatsoever. I think that all people have the right to worship in peace, and especially gathering in worship is something that we should respect and hold really sacred. And so we can certainly say that at this point. But what I really want you to do is, again, grieve, is to pray. Just like after a defensive gun use, we give police officers at least 2 sleeps. It's usually 72 hours now before they give a statement, so that they can process in their mind and understand and really organize what really happened. We should do that with these kinds of things as well. So no statements for 72 hours. I don't talk on my social media about what happened and what we should do. I don't wave a bloody shirt. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, because it doesn't help anyone. It doesn't give anyone anything. Instead, it creates more pain and more chaos. Secondly, I'm also adopting, again, language. I'm adopting what my friend Matt Haught calls the some asshole rule. And the some a-hole rule is that I never mention any perpetrator's name. I don't mention their face. I don't show them on any of my social media. If the story that I want to share has their thumbnail in it, I won't talk about it. I won't let it out there, because what they're after is notoriety, friends. They are after notoriety. They're after not only a body count, but to be seen. Apparently, this a-hole live streamed it on his GoPro. I would not recommend you watch that. I would not recommend that you share it. I would not recommend that you perpetuate it. That instead we all choose as a community to let him die in obscurity. Let him go into ignominy with no one knowing his name, no one remembering who he is. May his memory die with him. And that rule, the some a-hole rule, is going to also just live in what I do. So 72-hour rule in effect. People are asking me, what should we do and what does it mean? And the fact that it's in New Zealand and what does that mean for us? None of that matters right now. Yeah, Black Cat 2005 says he live streamed it. I agree. But again, some a-hole, I don't know who he is. I don't want to know who he is. I'm not going to share his face. I don't want to talk about his name. May he be forgotten for forever. And what I would suggest is, for right now, we all follow the 72-hour rule, and for all time, we follow the some a-hole rule to keep ourselves in a positive direction. That's how we actually affect these. Follow the 72-hour rule. Follow the some a-hole rule. Don't get sucked into the politicking right now. Don't get sucked into having pat answers right now, because you don't even know what happened right now. Okay, you can say, oh, I know this happened and that happened because I watched X, Y, and Z. He wants people to watch it. He wants people to see what a bad guy he was. But don't fall into the trap. Let it go right now. Go hug your loved ones. My biggest thing, practice spiritual fitness, which means you go to your loved ones today and you make sure you've said everything you need to say, that you leave nothing unsaid, that they know you love them, that you apologize for any wrongs you've done, that you set things right with your loved ones, and you make sure that your relationship with Jesus is strong, because you don't know what day you may need that. And today is that day that we do need it, and you may need it particularly again on your day. So practice spiritual fitness and follow the 72-hour rule, follow the some a-hole